Okay, here's my Boston Tea Party rant. It's just it's just that like most people get the cause of it completely wrong. And by completely wrong, I mean like the exact opposite. So if you ask people, okay, take a guess, like what did Britain do that led to the Boston Tea Party? What do you think people guess? The vast majority of people say, well, they taxed tea. And I get it because like the Stamp Act, the Sugar Act, all these other acts, it was like a tax on those things and that pissed us off, right? But the Tea Act lowered the price of tea. Britain made tea cheaper, and then we rebelled by dumping tea in the harbor. Now, the reason why that pissed us off is twofold. For one, it was because this Tea Act also like reinforced the rule that had already been in place of mercantilism, that like we're going to make our tea, official British East India Company tea, cheaper, but we're going to also more strongly enforce that you have to only buy our tea. And so what this really did was that it limited the black market options of the colonists to like shop around and get tea however they wanted. Of course, like it would have made the overall price go down, but like they were losing some of that freedom of choice, which they'd never really had, right? It was mercantilism. We'd been breaking that rule the entire time. But the bigger issue is that if you look at the members of the Sons of Liberty, the group in Boston that led the Boston Tea Party, right? A lot of them were making a lot of money through side hustles of selling black market tea that had not gone through the appropriate like mercantilist channels and had not been taxed and stamped as like official British East India Company tea, and he was selling it. He was cutting into Britain's profits and making money selling black market tea. So what really pissed the Sons of Liberty off is that they were cutting into their potential profits. They're like, well, shoot, if the legit tea is now cheaper than our illegal tea, everyone's just going to buy the legit tea and then we're going to be screwed. And I just always go on this rant because I just want my students to understand that, like, yes, part of the revolution was about taxation without representation. Part of it was about wanting more of a voice and more of a democracy and whatever. But part of it was also like just wanting to make more money. Like it was about kind of the, especially the elite class, the group that are going to become the founding fathers, wanting to have more control over their own economic destiny and wanting to be able to make money more freely, which like I understand, I would love that too, but it's a little bit less noble than like freedom and democracy.